Welcome to the very first episode of Enterprise Rwanda, a unique program that explores doing business in Rwanda through the eyes of established enterprises and budding entrepreneurs. To kick us off, we are joined by a Kenyan businessman with not one, not five, not 10, but 15 years of experience in the industry. Korir is the proprietor of Roasters, a popular Nyama Choma zone in Gikondo, Kigali. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes. So we are here to hear from you.
Yeah.
You share insights about, how you started this business, the journey, your successes, and I hope the people who are out there will learn something from you. For somebody who just ventured into a foreign market, so kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Wycliffe. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Korir Frederick. I'm a Kenyan from Bomet County, Bomet East constituency, and Longisa location. And I came to Rwanda in the year 2007. Actually, it was the month of April, and up to now, I'm here in Rwanda. Actually, not 15 years, 17 years since the time I came. First of all, when I came to Rwanda, I came under employment terms. I had applied a job in Rwanda. I was in Nairobi before then. Then I applied for a job. I got a job in Rwanda. That's how I came to Rwanda.
Which industry were you in?
I was in the same industry of hospitality. In Nairobi, I used to work with some hotel industries. One of them is called Home Caterers. Another one is called the famous one, Crooked Q in Westlands. And then after that, I worked with the tour farm called Southern Coast Safaris, located in Karen. Mm-hmm. It is then after that tour farm that I came to Rwanda in 2007.
Yeah.
Reaching Rwanda, Kigali actually, where I was employed was still a hotel industry. So I worked with them, with those people for about 3 years. That's when I decided to go private.
Yeah.
Up to now.
So what prompted the transition?
Where I used to work in that hotel, it's a very big hotel. And when I was there working there, actually, let me start this way. My profession is I'm an accountant profession. So I was employed as an accountant, but in the hotel industry, isn't it? So wherever I was there, the time I was there, it was a VIP place, VIP joint. We used to receive different class of clients, but most of them they were VIP clients. In the process, I used to have friends who they're not very well as in VIP I can say. They were young guys who could come and whatever they get inside there, they used to order food. But you see, they could have ordered food, and then when it comes to payment, they pay all of them. They start dividing the bill. You see, that motivated me that these guys, they really like to spend their money with this kind of food, but their pocket doesn't allow. So I decided, let me just pull out, go and establish somewhere. I do the same type of food, but with a less price, pocket-friendly price. That's how I decided to move out, and then I started my own, to cut off a crowd of people who could not be able to go there.
Yeah. How did you come up with the name Roasters?
Actually, since I was to venture into roasting meat, I wanted that process of roasting meat to have a name of something similar to roasting meat. That's why I picked Roasters. And then also, since there's a name also, same company, joint in Nairobi, I had also to resemble that name, to be slightly Kenyan, slightly roasting meat, the word roast choma.
So we know the process of starting a business in Kenya, Nairobi, and many other places. How easy was it for you to open this business here, register the company, and start working?
Okay, it was my first time doing a company registration in Rwanda, and I found it was very, 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 very smooth. I don't know about Kenya, but I've been hearing that it's not very easy in Kenya, but here in Rwanda, registration is very, very smooth, very, very fast, and by that time, when I was doing the registration, within 24 hours, you have your own certificate from RDB. So the process is very clear and very, 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 they're just very fast. Yeah.
Take us through the journey. How has it been? How many employees did you start with? has been the experience so far? How are the people loving the Nyama Choma?
Actually, Nyama Choma was not here in Kigali. It is Kenyan who brought it. And actually, where I used to work before is the guy who started Nyama Choma here in Kigali. And the rest of the food like ugali, like sukuma, spinach, it was not there. Nyama Choma, which was there in Rwanda, was only brochette. They only used to know about brochette, but roasting meat as a whole, they are not aware. So it was actually brought by my former boss, I can say. And so far, the locals Rwandese have liked the Nyama Choma. They're eating the ugali, the sukuma wiki. They love it very much. Kachumbari, it was not there, but now we have introduced. They are not liking it.
So what kind of customers do you target?
I don't have a particular target of customer, but mine I can say the East African customers. Because here, where I am right now, this location of Roasters here is a customs area where we receive like drivers from all over, from Uganda, from Kenya, driving in here, bringing the luggage. So my clients, I can say, are East African clients. Kenyans, we have Kenyans, have the locals themselves, Tanzanians and Ugandans, and even Congolese. I forgot here. The Congolese also come and pick their luggage here. Before they pick their luggage, they come and enjoy themselves here. They eat. Yeah, so I can say East Africa, including Congo.
Yeah. So what is on your menu, and how do you ensure a memorable experience for your customers?
My menu is it cut across all countries. Like now, if you go to Uganda, they like things like boils, which I have also. If you go to a place like Tanzania, they like pilau. You'll find in my menu. When you come to maybe Kenyans, they really like Nyama Choma, which I have also kachumbari, mukimo. I have. When you come to locals, they like also boils. They like sombe. They like matoke. So my menu have everything. All customers,
yeah. So there's one thing I've realized: ugali or kaunga is different.
Yes.
For the Kenyans or many other people who don't understand the differences. For us Kenyans, we know ugali. Ugali is the maize meal made from maize, right?
Yes.
But for them here, ugali is something different.
Yeah.
Ugali is made from cassava.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. So how do you differentiate the two, and how have you adopted the local menu?
The way we adapt the two is that when we come now here, we don't use the Kenyan language, we use the local language. Yeah? The way they refer maybe for example that ugali. For them ugali is a cassava one, and then for the Kenyan ugali they call it kaunga. So we have to adopt their language so that we can communicate and get one another. Yeah. So for them, when they say we need kaunga, we know it is the maize flour. When they say we need kaunga is the maize flour, but when they say we need the ugali, is the other one for cassava. So we cater for all customers, and you find that when now Rwandese, for example, they're now eating both kaunga and ugali. Yeah. But when it comes to Kenya, they don't like the cassava one. They are used to the maize flour, the kaunga one now.
I actually had a very funny experience when I was still very new around.
Yes.
When I went to order, I went to a restaurant and asked if there is ugali. They said yes. So they brought me something, and I was wondering, this is not what I ordered.
Yeah.
But that's when I was told that there's a difference. So what are some of the unique aspects that set aside or set apart Roasters from other restaurants here in Uganda?
What I can say, when you see now my menu is, I can say, pocket friendly. Anybody can walk in, including the drivers, including anybody, either big or small. My menu is just pocket friendly, and that's why I get clients. Yeah. It's not exaggerated too much as in prices or what. Just affordable, pocket friendly to everyone. Really pocket friendly.
There is something you told me about pool.
Yeah.
Take us through that. How does it improve the experience here for customers?
All right. Besides now my menu on food, I have other things like the pool table, the way you have said. I have darts also. where we normally have some tournaments, pool tournament, darts tournament. These games, they really help the business in that when a customer walks in, for example, you order some food like Nyama Choma, while he's waiting for the food to be ready, he can take a game. And a game here we sell at 500. They can play 2-3 games, and it really boosts the business also. And also, if somebody is taking a drink, a drink goes with the pool also. So somebody is taking a drink, you're also playing a pool. They enjoy themselves for the weekend, and it really helps. It supports the business. Yeah.
So are the tournaments organized by the customers themselves, or the staff here help them to support that?
Actually, it is we organize with the customer. The main person is me, but now I organize with the customers. Which date we put? Yeah, you see, registration fee is how much, the amount of fee to be won by position 1, 2, and 3. So it is me and my clients. Staff, no. Staff are just their job is to work on it.
Yeah. So do you have like specific days when you play, when you have matches?
Yeah, we do monthly. We do every month. Every month we have a pool tournament, and then for the darts, every 2 months we have a tournament. Yeah.
So how many people, or what is the price?
Price.
Yeah.
For example, for the pool game, for example, like even today we are going to have our tournament. We normally register with 5,000 Rwanda francs, the registration fee. So we can get like about 20 players. That is 100,000. On 100,000, we pay number of games played. You can count like even if it is 20 by 500, we pay the game. We take some 10K, we pay the ref, because we must have a ref who refs the game, because people can fight, We pay something on the ref, and then what remains, it is divided into 3. Position 1, position 2, and 3. What is remaining, we give 50% to position 1, and then 30% to number 2, and then 20% to number 3.
So you have
at the end of the day, we have 3 winners only. At the end of the day, we have everybody gets something. The pool table gets something, the ref gets something, and the winners 1 to 3, they get something.
And I have also seen that you have many staff here. How many number do you have? And how has the business grown over time since you started? You told me there was another branch that you started with. So how has it grown? Take us through that.
When I came in 2007, and I was employed for 3 years, up to 2010. From there, 2011, I opened my place now. And this is a second place. Actually, I opened somewhere near around here, just the opposite side. But the only difference between that place and here, the place was bigger, but it was owned by a private person. Now, these people, private people, they keep on increasing the rent every year. So I worked there from 2011 up to 2015. Then the rent was too much for me. Then I opted to come here. So where I am right now here at Roasters, these are government premises. Their rent is affordable, and they're not hungry. They don't increase every now and then. It's just constant. And whenever they want to increase, they communicate. So this place compared to the first one was very good. It was bigger. And I had a lot of clients. Yeah, but now here is a bit smaller. I have a challenge of space, but all is good. We don't complain too much.
Okay, what are some of the measures the government has put in place to ensure that the environment where you're running your business is secure, or operates in a normal way without any other challenges?
One thing with this Rwandan government, what we really enjoy is the security, because you can't compare maybe here and Nairobi, but not very good. I use an example of Nairobi, but it's the truth. Here we really enjoy the security. You can work in your business, you close at 1 or 2 a.m., you walk home, you are not afraid of anything, you see. So the thing which we mostly enjoy in Rwanda is security. That's number one. We really enjoy the security. So it really protects our businesses. So even my business is somehow open. You can see the TV sets are in open place. But in Nairobi, you have to put some grills, what everywhere. You have a watchman, all such things, But here in Rwanda, we really enjoy the security.
Is there any other thing that you think the government is doing right here that is helping your business? to grow?
Yeah. Things like taxes, they're very straightforward. You pay on time, you're okay, there's no problem, nobody will follow you so long as you follow the law, pay taxes on time. That is it. It really helps also. Yeah.
Okay. So as we head to the conclusion now, what are some of the parallels can you draw? What can Kenyans learn? People who are watching this, from your experiences around, like what can Kenyans borrow from Rwanda?
There are so many things to be borrowed from Rwanda. Starting from the just basic cleanliness is something to learn from this country. Something like traffic laws. You see, when you move on the road, you really enjoy. There's traffic lights, zebra crossing, very simple things. There's a lot to be done here in Rwanda because laws are being followed from one up to the end. Because if you mess up a bit, either you are fined, you really pay for the fine. So here we can learn a lot here from basic cleanliness, traffic lights, everything, including even family life. Because here you can't just wake up and just beat your wife the way you want. You will have it rough. Yeah. So it's a very good country to learn from. Yes.
Do you have a family here?
I'm here with my family since 2009. I was only here for 1 year on my own, but a year later my family joined me. So we are together up to now.
So your kids study here?
They study here. After P6 of here, I transferred them to Kenya.
As the business grows, what are your goals? Where do you plan to be in the next few years? What are your goals?
My goals are to expand and grow bigger, and most likely here, because now you find that in Kenya I left some years back ago, about 17 years back. I don't have the network. Here has become home. So my target is to expand my business here. This is where my network is, this is where my friends are, and here is where my customers are. So my target is to grow big, extend, open another branch, God willing. And this is home actually. It has become home. Now when I visit to Kenya, I visit just like a visitor. I go inside to my parents. A week, 2 weeks, I come back again. I spend most of the time here in Kenya.
Now that we have talked about family,
yes.
the social life here, do you have that one thing you admire about the Rwandan culture, how they do their things?
Yes. Here in Rwanda, because of the security, you even find yourself. Okay, for example, my job is long working hours. I stay up to maybe 2 a.m., 1 a.m., almost every day. So wherever my family is at home, where they live, I know they are secure. You see, I know that I don't have to worry about or wherever my kids are going to school, for example, I know they are very safe. There's no kidnapping, there's no what. Everything is just perfect. You don't have to worry. You do your work, family is there at work, school, kids are at school, there's no problem. Everything works well. So the bottom line, I think, is the security in the country.
Yeah. There are many people who want to venture into foreign markets. What advice do you have for them? And, in terms of setting up a business and even taking the challenge, it's not easy when you are just trying to penetrate into a new market. What advice do you have for such people?
The advice which I have is that a place like Rwanda, a country like Rwanda, is a country where there's no corruption. And wherever you want to start something, before you pick up on your knees, you must have go to this office, pay this. Here things are really straightforward. There are a lot of opportunities in Rwanda, unlike in Kenya. And the country also is growing. The country is young, but growing very fast. So wherever a country is growing, that's where the opportunities are. Actually, in all sectors. Be a teacher, be an engineer, be a surveyor, be a pilot. So there's a lot of opportunities. And things are straightforward. You can't be, as in corruption, there's no corruption.
Do you need big money to start such a place?
Not really, because not really. These, I think, with like $1,000, you can start up with such a thing. Because even me myself, I remember, I started with just $1 million. Rwanda francs, which is about $1,000. Yeah. So you don't need much. Actually, I remember I started with 2 tables only, plastic tables.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way back in 2011, with 2 tables, 4 chairs, and 1 screen. But I've grown.
Yeah.
God is great. Yeah.
Truly, it's interesting to see how you've grown, considering that you're saying you started with 1 table. That is so encouraging to anyone out there who is looking, to start their own business and grow themselves to another level. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we wish you well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and to all our viewers, we thank you for your time. Until next time, it's goodbye.